Good morning. Good morning. What a great morning it is today to be here. I am Ada Morell, Chair of the Kean University Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the board, I would like to extend our greetings and our congratulations. Muy buenos días a todos. Bienvenidos. Yo soy Ada Morell y de parte de la Junta Directiva de Kean University les tendemos nuestras bienvenidas, nuestros saludos, felicidades y mucho éxito a todos. We welcome each of you to Commencement 2014. Today, we celebrate another enormously successful academic year at Kean University. I cannot think of a more fitting way to bid farewell to a truly stellar class of graduates than today's ceremony. I would like to begin by asking everyone to please turn off the ringers on your iPhones, your Droids, your rings, your chimes, your bells, whatever you have, please turn them off. I know that you will be shooting pictures, Snapchatting, and posting on Facebook and Instagram throughout the ceremony. I know you will, but you don't need to take any phone calls for the time being. Enjoy the morning, enjoy your day, enjoy your ceremony. Also, if you feel more comfortable without your caps, you may remove them, but you must put them back when you are asked to do so that you can turn your tassels at the correct time. And now, I would like to acknowledge the veterans here, and I would like for all the veterans here to please rise and be recognized. And I would like everyone to please rise and join them in a moment of silence as we remember our troops that are bravely serving our country overseas, as well as our departed alumni and friends. So please, let's rise and have a moment of silence. Thank you. Now we're going to remain standing for a little bit. First, for the national anthem, as sung by Kelly McAndrews and sign interpreted by Eileen McGrath, both of whom are graduating today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And please remain standing for the invocation as read by Jackie Osmond of the Kane University Campus Ministry.
A university is more than just classrooms and textbooks. It's a community. Commencement is about more than you getting a piece of paper. It's a time for all members of that community and your individual ones, your families, to celebrate the fact that you are more than just a cap and a gown or a grade on a final exam. You are a gift from your community to the rest of the world, and with commencement we say that whether you feel nervous or ready to go, you are ready for what the world has in store for you. And for that we are thankful. Thankful for the friends and family members that support you in so many ways. For the Kane faculty, staff, and administration that mentored and guided you through lessons in and outside of the classroom. For the graces of wisdom and strength to achieve high academic standards. For the opportunity to experience an education that so many others in our world don't get to be a part of. For the motivation to accomplish the best you can do, and nothing less, even when your paths are hard or you're not sure where you're going. So as we send you out from Kane to do great things, I want to leave you with a prayer from Blessed John Henry Cardinal Newman. God has created you to do some definite service. He has committed some work to you, which he has not committed to another. You may never know it in this life, but you are a link in a chain, a bond of connections between persons. You have been created for a purpose. Trust God wherever and whatever you are, because you can never be thrown away. Let him shine through you in everything you do, and ask him for the strength to be a light of hope and peace every day. God, we thank you for all you have done for our graduates, and we ask you to continue to bless them and be with them in a special way today. Help them always to know your love, and give them the grace to make a difference for the good wherever they may find themselves in the years ahead. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you, and please be seated. And now, it is my privilege to declare this commencement ceremony officially underway. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce someone who is very familiar to all of you, the president of Kane University, Dr. Dawood Farahi.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't look excited. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to try to make sure that you guys have fun today. And that's really a good graduation for you. Are you looking forward to it? Okay, then let's get started. Before we start, it's now my pleasure, and thank you, Madam Chair, to introduce the members of the platform. Jackie Osmond, Kane University Ministry. Jackie is somewhere. Yes. Dr. Stephen Kubo, Acting Vice President, Kane Ocean. Dr. Anthony Pittman, Associate Dean, College of Education. Dr. Jeffrey Mills, Associate Dean, College of Business and Public Management. Joy Moskowitz, Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Chaz Valens, President of Student Org. Brandon Horsley, Senior Class President. Ravendra Sanjita, Class of 2014, Valedictorian. Philip Connolly, Executive Vice President for Operations. Carla Willis, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and President of the Kane University Foundation. Janice Murray Lowry, Vice President for Student Affairs. Jerry Benedetto, Associate Vice President and Chief University Counsel. Felice Vasquez, Special Counsel to the President. Maximina Rivera, Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs. Phyllis Duke, Assistant Vice President for Operations. Professor Patrick Apolito, the university's senior faculty member with the College of Education. Ed Esposito, President of Kane Alumni Association. Stephen Fastook, Kane University Foundation, Chairman of Board of Directors. Professor Rose Ganella, Executive Director of the Robert Bush School of Design. Dr. Keith Bosian, Dean of the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics. Dr. Jeffrey Beck, Dean, Nathan Weiss Graduate College. Dr. Jeffrey Toney, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Susan Polistock, Dean of College of Education. Dr. Michael Cooper, Dean of College of Business and Public Management. Dr. George Chang, Dean of College of Natural, Applied and Health Sciences. Dr. Susan Bousquet, Acting Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. George Aramasovich, Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts. Dr. Sophia Howlett, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Frank Esposito, former Interim President and Distinguished Professor of History and Education. Rachel Seiko, Alternate Student Trustee, Kane University Board. Helen Payne Baltimore, Trustee, Kane University. Dr. Ramont Rapulette, Secretary, Kane University Board of Trustees. Mr. Michael D'Agostino, Vice Chair, Kane University Board of Trustees. Dr. Thomas Bastoki, Trustee, Kane University. Ms. Linda Lewis, Trustee, Kane University Board of Trustees. Mario Fernandez, Student Trustee, Kane University Board of Trustees. Ada Morell, Chair of the Kane University Board of Trustees. Our 2014 Honorary Doctorate recipient, Eric Parker. And our 2014 commencement speaker, Darrell Hammond. Thank you. Please be seated. No, you can do that. That was the noisy one was the design kids and the visual and performing arts kids. What happened to the rest of you guys? There you go. See, now we're talking. See, three things. Number one, my speech will be short. Number two, you're the best looking class of graduates I have seen since I've been here at Kane. You like that, see? And number three, I think you're gonna like this too. From now on, all your parking tickets are forgiven and you can walk on the grass. That was a joke. That was a joke. So here's what I want to tell you. You are the best prepared to take over the leadership of many areas in your fields. You're graduating from one of the top 5 most diverse universities in America. And that is an incredible achievement because I know many of you are like me, the first in your family to get a college degree or first generation American. And some of you took 4 years to do this. Some took 5. Some took 6. And I know of one person who took 11 years to do it. But you still did it. You never gave up. You never gave up. You didn't get here by yourself, did you? The parents that put up with you, right? The friends whose birthdays you missed, and the faculty who accepted your excuses when they knew you were wrong. So now I want you to get up and look in the direction of faculty on this side, parents wherever they are, and shout as loud as you can, "Thank you." Say thank you again. Okay, here's another fact. You are the largest graduating class of Kean University in our 159-year history. And there are students graduating here from 68 different countries today. There are parents who traveled 8,000 miles from China, 9,000 miles from Sydney, Australia, from Brazil, from Colombia, and they all came here, all 16,200 of them, to say congratulations to you. And they did. Now, I have much more capable people to give you advice, like work hard, you'll get there, right? Never give up. You've heard those, right? But my advice is much more simple. Very simple. Number one, show up. One of the biggest things you can learn in life is to show up on time. If you're not at the table, you don't get to eat. Can you remember that? Number two, give back to your parents, to your friend, to your alma mater. You know, it makes you happier if you can help somebody else. Givers are winners, takers are. You think about it. Number three, you can never get to the top of whatever mountain you choose without having a team of supporters around you. The family you're born in, you can't do much about your cousins. Whether you like them or not, they still remain your cousins. But I hope you made some great friends at Kean. Choose your friends wisely. Those are the ones that will help you get to the top of the mountain. And here's two little things that I want to tell you. Don't keep a friend who complains a lot. Don't keep a friend who wants to borrow money from you all the time. And last but not least, don't take everything too seriously. Laugh a little. Be happy. People who laugh, people who are happy, live longer, lead a better life. To make sure we get you some laughs, we got Mr. Hammond here. Not putting pressure on him. If he delivers, I told him when we were taking pictures that if he delivers and makes you laugh, he will have his own late-night TV show on Kean TV at 10:30. It'll be seen through the entire campus. Only on main campus, East Campus, we don't reach. Number two, if he doesn't deliver, we have our own Bill Clinton look-alike. Mr. Phil Connolly, where are you? Does he look like Bill Clinton or not? I thought that was funny. Thanks, Phil. I thought that was funny. You guys didn't think that was funny? And the last thing, set the bar higher for yourself. When you seem and feel like you're going to get over it, kick it up a notch. You can do it. If you did it, you will have your own parking spot. I guarantee that. I came to this country 35 some odd years ago with less than $200 in my pocket, couldn't speak the language. Now I have something that all of you guys hope you had at Kane, a parking spot. So if somebody from a country you probably never knew the name, through higher education could have his own parking spot, just imagine what you can do. You can do great things. You will do great things. You're graduating from a great world-class university, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Congratulations. So let me now get this started and ask Dr. Lamont Rapolette to introduce our commencement speakers to you for today. Dr. Rapolette.
Thank you, President. Good morning. Darrell Hammond is a man who's used to giving speeches at a podium, though he's usually not playing himself when he's delivering them. You probably have seen Mr. Hammond on Saturday Night Live giving spot-on impersonations of Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Jesse Jackson. But on this special moment, this morning, it is extremely fitting that Mr. Hammond is representing himself. While he is famous for bringing to life politicians, media figures, and newsmakers, his remarkable achievements rival those of any celebrities he has impersonated. The longest-running cast member on SNL, Darrell is one of the most prolific comedians of all time. But SNL marks only one facet of his remarkable career. He has performed for numerous presidents and is a regular on The Tonight Show, The Late Show with David Letterman, and The Howard Stern Show. He has also performed on television specials, including the ratings record Comedy Central Presents Darrell Hammond, giving credence to the saying that comedians make the best dramatic actors. Mr. Hammond has also received rave reviews for his work on Law and Order and Criminal Intent. Mr. Hammond's talent transcends television. His feature films include The Devil and Daniel Webster, Buzzkill, Scary Movie 3, Epic Movie, and New York Minute. He has appeared on stage in the Broadway smash, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, and the New York Times best-selling book. His own personal challenges and resilience is also being adapted into a Broadway play. Take a look at Darrell in action.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
It's Saturday Night Live with Darrell Hammond.
Sean Connery has set a new Jeopardy record with negative $230,000.
You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Trebek?
Mr. President, have a seat.
You're fired. I'm hired. As president, you're fired. The Apprentice.
He hosted the Correspondents' Dinner back in 2001, and you know him from Saturday Night Live, Mr. Darrell Hammond.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darrell Hammond.
So ladies and gentlemen, Please join me in welcoming your 2014 commencement speaker, Mr. Darrell Hammond.
Hey, everyone. We'll get this over quickly for you. Hi in the back. Hi. And hi. Thank you. Yes, got a call from my William Morris agent and said that Keene University was looking for a commencement speaker for 2014 that was an example of how not to do things in life. I graduated from the University of Florida with a 2.1, and that was with cheating. I was part of an independent study program to determine if you drank a fifth of alcohol a day for 5 years, would it affect your grades? Yes, students, it does. Ready to get out of here, are you? It's pretty cool. I did graduate with a 2.1 average, and I did write a book that's going to be a Broadway play. It's a New York Times bestseller called God, If You're Not Up There, I'm in So Much Trouble. It was written from a jail cell in the Caribbean. It sounds like a joke, kind of, but it's actually not. I was in the jail in the Caribbean. And then I went from jail in the Caribbean to my parents' house at the age of 27 years old. So, 27 years old, and I couldn't figure out how to get, I didn't even have a dream. I didn't have a job, I didn't have any money. I was a convicted felon, which is funny, but it's not. And I sat in my parents' house and I was like, what do I want? And I did graduate with a 2.1 with a degree in advertising, but I hated advertising. I don't know why I got that degree. My parents wanted me to get a degree, I got a degree. Big mistake not to get a degree in advertising, but I didn't really like it, you know? You should probably like what you're studying, and I hope all of you do. Probably do, because you're graduating. Anyway, the only thing I could think of that I ever really enjoyed doing in my life was talk like other people. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I had wanted to be center field for the New York Yankees, but that didn't happen either. So I'm 27 years old. I'm sitting in my parents' house. I got nothing. And I think, I know that I'm not going to make it in life. I can't figure out how. I don't even like anything except talking like other people. So I decided, first of all, I decided that since I wasn't going to make it, what if I made one tiny, I read a book about exponential curves, exponential growth once. What if I made one tiny improvement a week? You know, just one. What would that be like? Like a snowball, just one improvement. Because I wanted to talk like other people, you know. My father's a war veteran, and I'd be sitting in my bedroom talking like Porky the Pig, and he didn't get that. He didn't know why I wanted to do that, but, you know. So I started at the age of 27 to talk like other people and try to improve myself one per week. Next thing you know, I'm in New York City, and I'm 39 years old. So 12 years later, I've been trying to make one improvement a week for 12 years. And Marcy Klein, the Calvin Klein's daughter and co-producer of The Tonight Show, saw me in a club in New York City and brought me into, of all places, Saturday Night Live. And I remember walking in there for that audition, you know. I walked in there, and Lorne Michaels, the great comedy master and impresario and producer, was sitting there looking, and he sort of looked over at Marcy like, Marcy, this guy's 100 years old. My show's for 20-year-old people. This guy's 100. I was actually 39, which I might as well have been 100 in the Saturday Night Live years. And she said, no, you should watch this guy. Watch this old dude. And I walked in there, and he's like, all right, whenever you're ready, get started. And I started doing the only thing I've ever really loved. I started talking like other people. And I mean, you know, he was pretty bored. He had that vacant stare in his eye. But about 5 minutes into it, I looked up to see his face, and he had a look in his eye like he recognized something. Something he was like, something he'd seen before, like a hawk that has suddenly seen something that interests him. He was looking at me like a hawk, you know, and I just kept going. And you know, the next thing, you know, at the time I was living in Hell's Kitchen in New York City, and with a bathroom. My bathroom was in the living room, and my shower was in the kitchen. And I get this telephone call that I got Saturday Night Live. Well, think about that. It's the greatest comedy show of all time. I'm an old dude. I shouldn't be on there. And the next thing you know, I'm playing President Clinton, and he's calling me up. Now, yeah, that's a weird thing to hear a president of the United States actually say your name. And my life has kind of dominated by playing him. I write in the book about what it was like to be dominated by him and how obsessed the world was with him and not with me. As an example, when I was getting my colonoscopy, you young people think home invasion. Something you never really thought about happening. You heard it happens. It could happen to some, I don't know, but now it's happening. And just as the procedure was about to begin, as the metal touched that part of my body, I actually went, ah. I actually did. I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared, ah, like that. So I thought in my life I was a tough guy, but when that metal, I went, ah. At that precise moment, the anesthesiologist leaned into me and said, what would Clinton say? I said, he would say, what is a nice girl like you doing in a place like that? That's a true story. True story. I went on to go to the Bush White House too. I went to the Cheney Vice President's mansion. I mean, I did all of these things, and I started out life exactly the wrong way, and I ended up achieving every single one of my dreams. I don't know if you have dreams. You must, right? Right? Is anybody out there? Hello? Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. Hey, how are you? I'll see you guys over at Suspenders in a minute. I didn't say that. I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I think when you're having such a hard time finding your way home, you have to park across the street from Domino's, order a pizza to your house, and then follow their truck. You guys got to wake up in the back. Well, anyway, I was honored when I went to the White House. I have to say, I'm on, if you don't mind, I kind of want to, can I take a picture with my phone? Because no one's going to believe that I spoke to a college. Seriously. I mean, I'm not that smart. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, a selfie like turn around? Oh. I just took a selfie. Hello. Thank you. So, if you want to meet 4 presidents and achieve every single one of your dreams to become a New York Times best-selling author, and have your life written about on a play on Broadway, don't be like me, at least not at first. Change. I mean, the only thing I would say, you said all these smart things. I don't even know I'm not as smart as any of you guys. The only thing I did, people are making out like I'm like this, like I've done well. All I did was figure out that my success in life was to ask for help and to help others and express my gratitude for being honored by all of you. Thank you so much. Good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Okay, you have the medal for Daryl. So on your behalf, we're going to give Daryl the Kane Medal of Honor. He just made it 2.1. Come on.
Should I put it on? It's too heavy.
It's not as good as this bling, but. Thank you, Daryl. Now, did he make you laugh a little bit? Did he? Now, I need to figure out how to make you happy. Maybe if I could have somebody sing a song, would you participate? Okay, can you bring my happy hat? Does anybody have my... See the happy hat? Should I put it on? That is gonna get me in real trouble with the faculty union. You guys gonna back me up, right? Okay, let's go. We have something fantastic for you. Listen. Don't mess with my hand.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go!
So how did we do? Are you Kane happy? Anybody wants my hat? You want it? Which direction? Didn't do so well on that one, right? Before we start on reflections from the students, I want to get your permission to award a degree to the former president of the student organization, Robert Lerner. Robert? He represented you last year. Rob, where are you? He got accepted into Drexel Law School, and I had nothing to do with that. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Pleasure. Now, I would like to introduce to you the 2014 valedictorian, Ravindra Sanjita. A perfect 4.0, Daryl.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ravindra Sangeetha, and I'm sorry there's no eye-opening introductory statement because, like all things college, I procrastinated writing this speech. So don't worry, I'll be short. I want to start off by thanking President Farahi, the Board of Trustees, esteemed staff and faculty, my fellow classmates, and all the friends and families who decided their graduates' achievements were worth getting up at 6 a.m. Now you can all relate when we complain about getting up for an 8 a.m. class 3 times a week. I'm honored to be standing here today as your valedictorian for Kane University's class of 2014. I'm going to ask you to forgive me initially while I tread into a couple cliches. With that being said, the past 4 years of my life have been some of the best. However, I can't help but feel that someone has turned the clock twice as fast, if not more. Now, if I share my sentiments with someone slightly older than me, I always receive the same response. Oh, you just wait, it's gonna get faster and faster. After rolling my eyes at hearing the same answer, I really started to think about it, and that's when the different emotions started pouring in. At first, it was fear that life would go by too fast, and then came the sadness that I can't do anything to stop it. And finally, the resignation, or should I say determination, set in to take charge. Because hey, if I can't slow life down, I'm gonna be sure as anything to at least lead it in the right direction. Just like many of you today, I would not be here were it not for some truly amazing people in my life. And I just want to take the time to acknowledge them, because if there's anything I learned from writing endless college papers the night before they were due, it is to give credit where credit is due, or else. First of all, I want to thank my wonderful parents who have worked tirelessly over the years, sometimes sacrificing their own well-being to make sure that my sister and I would have everything we needed. I love you, Mom and Dad. I want to thank my best friends, Kumpel and Shamara, for always supporting me. I want to thank Judy, April, and Noemi for always helping me with the little things, which in retrospect, weren't always so little. Thank you, guys. And I want to thank some of my memorable professors, Dr. Lawrenson, Dr. Merritt, Dr. Ramanathan, Dr. Joyner, Dr. Farnham, Dr. Aurora, Dr. Field, Dr. Zamora, and so many others for giving me more than just an education. I stand proud here today because of all the support I received from each and every one of you. Finally, I want to thank Kean University and the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics for the chance to prove myself. To quote Albert Einstein, education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Now that seems kind of counterintuitive to our graduation ceremony, because after all, aren't we here to celebrate years of studying and successfully passing exam after exam? Yes, of course. But the true lessons we learned in college go beyond books full of charts and tables. As much as we complained about the amount of the work, the difficulty of projects, or the ambiguity of exams, college has all taught us to be resourceful, to be determined, and to persevere. Even through all the procrastination, we have learned to manage our time effectively, balancing school, sports, work, and even relationships. These are the untold lessons that will stick with us for the rest of our lives. Today, one door will be closing, but so many others will open the minute we step outside. I want us all to take the best out of every opportunity, because unfortunately or fortunately, we have but one chance. So after 4 years of hard work and plenty of sleepless nights, I want to heartily congratulate the class of 2014 graduates on your amazing achievements. Thank you, and have a great day. STEM rules!
Who paid your tuition? Yeah, so how come he's getting all of the accolades? To represent you all, the senior class president, Brandon Horsley. Brandon?
What's up, guys? I know I'm like too tall, so I gotta like bend down a little bit. I would first like to start by thanking Dr. Farahi, faculty, staff, and of course the class of 2014 for letting me stand before you today. The last time I saw my mother cry was on moving day freshman year. As a tear slid down her cheek, she hugged me and said, "Brandon, make me proud." And of course, hi Mom, and of course I responded like any 17-year-old would by saying, "Mom, I got this." Over the years, I have achieved and I failed. I learned that pickup lines do not work on girls, and I learned that when professors offer you extra credit, that is not an opportunity, but a threat. Most importantly, I've learned that hard work will help complete your goals. When my mother told me to make her proud, that was a goal of mine. Mommy, as I stand before 16,000 people, I think I made you proud. Class of 2014, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to dream big and then make your dreams your reality. I will tell you right now that I'm going to be a millionaire. There is no one in this room that can tell me differently. There's no one in this town that can tell me differently. There's no one in this state, in this country, in this world that can tell me differently. And I don't want to be a millionaire for the glamour either. I want to be a millionaire so my mother has a choice of whether or not she wants to work another day in her life, so that my family never has to worry about paying bills again. Will Smith said it best. He said there are two keys to life, reading and running. First, there is reading. We have to continue to read. There is not one problem that anyone in this room has that someone else has not already had and been through and written about it in the book. Reading is the first key. And then there is running. While you are running, there is this little person inside your head telling you that you're tired, telling you that you need to stop, telling you that your lungs are going to explode. So you want to quit. When you're able to defeat that person when you're running, you will learn to not quit when things get difficult in your life. Running, ladies and gentlemen. If you and I step on a treadmill right now and we have a competition to see who can run the longest, only two things can happen. Either you will stop or I will die trying. And that's the way we have to look at the future. If you and I are going after the same job, oh boy, you better bring it. Let you know you better bring it. Because I've worked too hard these past couple of years not to give it my all now. I've worked too hard to become lazy now. We celebrate today, but tomorrow, Kane University, we're right back to work. I wish you all the best of luck, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you. Brandon, thank you, man. Did you know Brandon is an admissions ambassador? So whenever there is free food, he's the first one in line. I don't know where he puts it, but he constantly eats. The last reflection by a student is this gentleman I took with me to China in December. So I told the Chinese that he's the president of the student organization. The students over there said, how do you get to be the president of the student org? I said, well, you have to work hard. He does. So, okay. You have to be very smart. He is. It's okay. And I said, then you got to get elected. He says, like, how are you going to do that? I said, you have to be the coolest man in town. So, ladies and gentlemen, the coolest man in town, Chaz Valence.
Good morning. On behalf of the entire student organization of Kane University, I would like to welcome the faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduating class of 2014 here today. We came, we saw, we conquered. I can't begin to explain how honored I am to be here today, let alone speaking to almost 16,000 people. Had someone told me in high school that I would be graduating as a student body president and speaking to you all here today, I would have laughed. That is why I'm grateful and blessed to say that I will soon enough be receiving my degree from a place far more than just a world-class university, but a place I could truly call home. Just like most of our homes at a young age, we did more than just grow and be responsible. Here at Kane University, I learned far more than just book work. I learned how to be a better person, friend, teacher, student, and most importantly, a leader. Not only to you here today, but to the people in my community, my younger family members, and the younger generations to come. Today is a milestone, and I would first and foremost like to thank God, my family, my friends, and my brothers of Psi Sigma Phi Multicultural Fraternity Incorporated for pushing me to the heights I never knew I could climb. No matter how long it took us, no how much adversity we may have endured, how many sleepless nights we spent cramming for the exam the night before the test, we made it. No one can ever take this away from us. We have all earned it. It dwells within us. I hope after you left your last class, you left with as many memories as I did. It was an experience unlike any I've ever had before. From the simple laughs in the caf, to the campus events, to having the opportunity to travel to the opposite end of the world and experience China. Hard work truly pays off, and it is the memories that make it worth it. I made the most of my college experience, and with the help and guidance of many I consider my heroes today, I can only hope to be like them. I'm pretty sure we all had great times and memories here at Kane, and I'm pretty certain that a lot of us were challenged by someone who encouraged us to test ourselves, to be the best that we can be. As we move forward, be that person like you who needed encouragement and a push in the right direction. The world needs more people. The world needs more leaders. The world needs us. We have the rest of our lives to lead and guide and create many more memories for ourselves and those who in the blink of an eye will be in the same seats we are sitting today. In closing, I wish from the bottom of my heart the best of luck in your future endeavors. Like my dad always told me, give 110% in any and everything you do. Be different and be nothing other than you. And never forget where you come from. This is our home sweet home. And just like when we left for college years ago, we must now leave the nest one more time to learn, to explore, and to create new memories. To my family, 3 rows up in the middle, I love you, I thank you. This is just as much of an accomplishment for you as it is for me, if not more. And to Kane University, you already know I love you. It's been a time well spent. So God bless and best of luck.
Kane University is proud to honor distinguished citizens and friends of the university. Honorary degree recipients personify the mission and goals of Kane University, demonstrating an impressive record of service to the community and nation. The 2014 honorary degree recipient is Mr. Eric Parker. Mr. Parker is a man of infinite talents. As an accomplished writer, producer, director, editor, and journalist, he has played a major role in the infusion of music into culture and politics. In so doing, Mr. Parker has brought to light some of the most revealing and important stories to the hip-hop generation. He has served as music and senior editor for The Source magazine, director of content for the site sohh.com, and music editor for Vibe magazine. He has also written for XXL, Rolling Stone, The Village Voice, Latina, Glamour, and MTV.com. He is the writer and producer of Time is Illmatic, a feature-length documentary film that delves deeply into the making of the Nas's 1994 debut album, Illmatic, and the social condition that influenced its creation. Every successful person needs the right launching pad. And for Mr. Parker, that was Kane University. Mr. Parker graduated in 2001 with a degree in communication and has been making us proud ever since. He has never forgotten his roots, and Kane University will never let him forget how important he is and will always be to the Kane University family. I would like to have trustees Mr. Michael D'Agostino and Ms. Helen Payne Baltimore to please come forward. And will Mr. Eric Parker please come forward? Okay. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Kane University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. He's good.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Parker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. wow. I feel automatically smarter. Good too, but automatically smarter. I want to thank, before I start, Dr. Farahi, the members of the Board of Trustees, the distinguished faculty, the family, the friends, the extended family, the extended family, because I know you're here too. And I want to salute you, the class of 2014. As a son of Kane University, a brother to you all, in 1998, I was a student organization president. And I came out on stage and I was tasked with giving a 2-minute speech. And I spent 2 weeks on that speech. And when I got up on stage, I looked out in front of everybody and I started to talk. And then some wise guy in the corner said, "Eric, you're taking too long." So I immediately froze up. I ended my speech. I went back to my seat. I sat down, and I received the biggest applause of the day. So I learned a lesson that day, Kane, class of 2014. And because of that, I'll be brief. Well, I didn't get to say it then. The main message I had in that speech was we were sitting and standing on the edge of new possibilities. And that's still true for you today. Since then, I've spent much of my career as a music journalist. I've covered rappers, singers, politics, culture, and more. And as I look out at this gathering of you beautiful scholars, the words of the great philosopher and deep thinker Drake comes to mind. I started from the bottom, and now I'm here. I started from the bottom, now the whole class of 2014 is here. But where exactly is here? Where is here? For Drake, it's simple. Here is on top of the world, where champagne flows freely, where wealth is in abundance, and where there are at least 2 gold chains for every neck. You know, one thing I love about hip-hop is its many ways it expresses its here-ness. For me, I'm here on this stage in front of you as Charlotte Parker's young boy. As the youngest of 8 kids, I got it. You got to bear with me for a second. I'm the first to have a master's degree, and certainly the first in my family to have an honorary doctorate degree. That's right. I'm gonna get it. Just give me a second to get there. You know, like some of you, I'm the product of hopeful people. Hopeful people who scraped at the bottom of the rung of society for generations so I can stand before you here today. For me, here is a place where my mother walked bunions onto her feet the size of golf balls so I could walk across this stage and greet the class of 2000, a group of people who are destined to change the world she knew in ways big and small. But Charlotte Parker never received her diploma. But I know that my here isn't too much different from many of you out there. We fought our battles, we labored, we cried. We prayed, we meditated in dark places. And we had help from heroes, these heroes out here who were in our lives, who saw something in us and made us believe it was true. Some of them are no longer here, but we know they made quiet sacrifices for our lives so deep, so selfless, we could never repay. I just finished producing a documentary on another rapper named Nas that just premiered at Tribeca Film Festival and will be in theaters in October if any of you want to see it. For those who know Nas's work, you know that he really is a genuine philosopher and a great poet of our generation. In 1994, he made an album called Illmatic. And on that album, he said, I woke up early on my born day. I'm 20, it's a blessing. My physical frame is celebrated because I made it. 1/4 through life, one godlike thing created. Now these are two different rappers, Drake and Nas, with different outlooks on life. One is celebrating being alive, surviving at the age of 20. The other is celebrating his success, the fact that he overcame many odds and sits on the top of the world with great finances and status. With these two examples, they're not too different than us in their pursuits. Some of you may view your degree as a key to unlock financial success. Others may view education as another tool in which you can find the blessings in every day. As an honorary degree recipient, I'm ever supportive of a lifelong learning, however you view it. It's also important to note that no degree can determine your true worth, but a degree's value is determined by what you do with the knowledge you gain while attaining it. An institution of higher learning isn't valued by the amount of degrees it confers, though I do appreciate mine for sure, but it's measured by the quality of the people it produces, the good they bring to the world. Collectively, your degrees will be judged by the value of your fellow classmates and what they bring to the world. Your success of the graduate sitting next to you is now your success as well. At Kane University, the truth is we all started at the bottom as freshmen, and now we're here. Wherever here is for you today is only for you to determine, but where you go from here is up to us all. We are one at Kane University. All of us are one. I salute you. Welcome to the world. The world is yours. Congratulations, class of 2014.
Terrific job, didn't he? Every year, there are hundreds upon hundreds of Erics that come through the doors of Kane and reach their goals and realize their dreams. And I hope one thing you want to remember from what Eric said, you could never realize a dream unless you have one. You can never achieve a goal unless you set one. So I'm sure you have a dream. I'm sure you have set a goal. So let's get this moving, and I hope all of you stay here until the entire procession is completed. At Kane, we want every single one of our graduates to walk on this stage, see their name up there, shake the hands of their dean and a board member or myself, and cherish this amazing day for the rest of your life. So let me you go to other places, they will give 1 degree for each class of 200 or 400 to make it faster. At Kane, every one of you has to come on that stage, and I have to see you walk on that stage, and mom and dad has to see you on the Jumbotron. So let me start by giving the diploma cover to our Board of Trustees representing you, Mario Fernandez. Mario? I sent Mario to China and the Chinese didn't keep him. So now I'm going to read some names of the employees of the university and ask the chair of the board to hand them the diploma covers. Stay with me for a minute. I'm doing okay, right? Lynette Seppides, niece of Dr. Hilda Del Risco. Jessica Ann Kovas, niece of Michelle Mosey. Thomas Hemsel, son of Lurie Hemsel. Amira Lillian Howard, daughter of Stephen Deaver. Brittany Elizabeth Johnson, niece of Dr. Gail Hilliard Nilsson. Lisa Jones, senior clerk typist of Kane University Athletics Department. Samuel Nedhidas, son of Flora Nedhidas. Devon Len Seppi, daughter of Melvin Endek, BS in Earth Sciences. Sharon Hudson Smith, BS in Management, Kane employee. Sarah W. Woobney, daughter of Mary Woobney, BA in Communication. Congratulations to all. Now we are ready to present the diploma covers to each and single one of you here. Will today's readers please come and move to the two sides? Graduates, as you walk up to the stage, please present your name card to the reader at each podium, and as your name is read, I, along with the provost, a dean, or a trustee member, will present you with your diploma cover. Please return back to your seat and wait until the ceremony is completed. Hey! Okay, you're all set? Okay, get it moving.
I believe so.
Huh? Yes. Kelly?
Ursi Bice.
Kelly, which college?
Is he not going to do the other one? What, he's not going to do it? Aren't we alternating? You want me to go? Elisa Effner.
Francisco Pereira.
Daniel Beer.
Erica Pinedo.
Eric Kirstein.
Dominic Notare.
Axel Hirsch.
Catherine McCarran.
Ravindra Sangitha.
Dalton Jones.
Casey Garlasco.
Michelle Harpster.
Rachel Hess.
Janice Gonzalez.
Rebecca Rotola.
Joseph Giffinello.
David McLeod.
Avery Herring.
Mustafa Mohammed.
Stephanie Gonzalez.
Kimberly Shanks.
Samantha Gunazdowski.
Ashley Harper.
Ken Fernando.
Dominic Feminello.
Kayla Edmondson,
Roger Garcia,
Sarah Dulliscat,
Kyle Gavin,
Thomas Chuck,
Sarah Mass,
Melissa Cash,
Jacqueline Franey,
Melissa Carter,
Deborah Dress,
Christina Fittipaldi,
Tevin Rouse,
Kathleen Keating,
Ali Abdul Jawad,
Steve Martinez,
Nermeen Abu Shadi,
Terry McDermott,
Philip Agbula,
Tatiana Ariata,
Alida Ahmadi,
Irene Marie Belmonte,
Nargis Ahmadi,
Carla Blanco,
Sarah Apgar,
Alexandra Carrero,
Giselle Balwart,
Jessica Cuevas,
Mamie Bassi,
Sophia Diakos,
Victoria Baxter,
Robert Flanagan,
Mary Bashara,
Olinda Gibbons,
Babatunde Buluro,
Nicholas Peasy,
Michael Cabahug,
Luis Raul Pueveda,
Wendy Cano,
Richard Riano,
Fernandez Cajuste,
Tatiana Stanzial,
Donald Cardenas,
Denzel Stapleton,
Natalia Carvajal,
Audrey Strano,
Jennifer Cavadas,
Catherine Turin,
Elsa Cravero,
Sadie Viscanio,
Christopher Da Silva,
Patricia Gatling Brooks,
Patricia Dabrowski,
William C. Jacobs Jr.,
Joshua Drummond,
Shaniqua Rawls,
Fakresla Eshete,
Ibn Habib Jennings,
Anne-Marie Farrelot,
Catherine Bent,
Jonathan Figueredo,
Risa Benjamin,
Nishira Gamble,
Geraldine Caligari,
Geraldine Garita,
Teresa Herando,
Jennifer Huey,
Jamie Kilsby,
Anna Janus,
Karen Leeds,
Wesnell Jean-Philippe,
Melissa Locascio,
Christopher James,
Alexandra Mamolit,
Jason Jager,
Keith Rodman,
Justine Kane,
Greg Milton,
Pyle Kudakiya,
Kimberly Mullen,
Brian Lee,
Amanda Perez,
Shauna McLean,
David O'Connell,
Chelsea Newman,
Maria Steinberg,
Edgar Mogoba,
Jefferson Saldana,
Thierry Pierreville,
Ansel Yabut,
Luisa Manzanillo Duran,
Jonathan Adams,
Kiona Sammy,
Dominic DeLello,
Jignasha Taylor,
Joshua Dene,
Harvey Minano,
Kara Jocks,
Videhi Patel,
Brendan Jones,
Cesar Torres,
Jaylee Ma,
Adjoki Ajay,
Wei Chen Lin,
Amy Palma,
Emna Afrik,
Diana Salas,
Jessica Allen,
France Fung,
Luis Angoitia,
Karen Giraldo,
Ashley Brennan,
Marcella Mahecha.
Tamika Chester.
Nonyelam Akpala.
Amanda Clark.
Shamika Mumford.
Mutaya Givens.
Diane Pierre.
Christina Gershio.
Angel Yanez.
Lena Jaramillo.
Andrew Matty.
Agata Kovalchuk.
Alvin Gangaram.
April Lasky.
Marissabel Veras.
Ruth Lopez.
Otokiti. Christine Otokiti.
Michelle Mojica.
Lydie Santos.
Lianis Marquez.
Nugba Monsonga.
Alicia Martinez.
Chaitali Shah.
Denise Martinez.
Isaac Delshad.
Diego Orozco.
Carolina Check.
Jahir Ruiz.
Melanie Gave.
Ashley Slater.
Danielle Lyon.
Paulina Mazur.
College of Visual and Performing Arts. Roanne Mahmood.
Priscilla Mendez.
Danielle Garsha.
Catherine Monteith.
Nicole Pavis.
Jose Navaez.
Daniel Aponte.
Veronica Pappenmeyer.
Vanessa Trancoso.
Samantha Papillon.
Heather Stiles.
Julia Pavlovic.
Vincent Ciano.
Lillian Otiano.
Isha Taha.
Bea Mendoza.
Christoph Dzieckowski.
Christine Imperato.
Rui Arizado.
Jo Young Pei.
Gabrielle Beecher.
Shayna Sadi.
Anis Kadum.
Angie Saldana.
Jay Wang.
Allison Ricker.
James Mirando.
Elaine Rivera.
Gurpreet Singh.
Jennifer Rubin.
Maxine Mansell.
Monica Sideros.
Christopher Newman.
Victoria Daly.
Bradley Polisi.
Kimberly Bibbins.
Charles Reed.
Nuzi Sereno.
Yannick Savell.
Chelsea Gower.
Danielle Wallazak.
Karina Munoz.
Aaron Walker.
Anthony Nieves.
Suzanne Delonis.
Caitlin Morgan.
Elvis Vera.
Megan Stone.
Rondon Manwaring.
Jonathan Wells.
Justin Torres.
William Tyree.
Jiyoung Han.
Kara Gansky.
Sarah Matthews.
Sarah Leone.
Christine Michelle.
Kelly McAndrews.
Kelly Stout.
Zachary McCullough.
Janelle Malib.
Catherine Pentek.
Yana Shaw.
James Dunn.
Michael Mayoral.
Deborah Bagnato.
Brandon White.
Jerome Black.
Latoya Foster.
Matthew McColta.
Gerald Vertudes Tan.
Sarah Moron.
Christopher Willem.
Melissa Mott.
Tomas Ronsky.
Sarah Wheelwright.
Stephanie Acosta.
Karen Gonzalez.
Sana Beg.
College of Education. Ronald Blackwell.
Isayoma Vanessa Ago.
Heather Cohen.
George Benavides.
Matthew Cumber,
Hamza Majreki,
Fernanda de Fonseca,
Uthman Oseni,
Wilson Diaz,
Druvish Med,
Lisa Estrella,
Eric Jackson,
Megan Guadzecki,
Ekandayo Inyang,
Samantha Colobus,
Stephanie Mensa,
Alexander Kowartz,
Anne Abuliman,
Demi Marie Mendez,
Joseph Rollin Mejia,
Brian Mazeski,
Marvin Simplici,
Joseph Olivadatia,
Ramal Enil,
Jacqueline Sasala,
Rami Kalada,
Jan Solatorio,
Joseph DiMaria,
Emma Aguilar,
Nicole Hen,
Mercedes Alston,
Rena Murha,
Kathleen Bruns-Myers,
Joyce Cruz,
Rafaela Calabrese,
Marina Marquez,
Megan Crilly,
Priscilla Cunha de Jesus,
Rita Dashnow,
Stephanie Vadira,
Anna Marie Diaz,
Tina Von Voorhees,
Lisa DiGiovanni,
Jennifer Vaz,
Vertonia Estiel Sover,
Kayla Santiago,
Isabel Figueredo,
Brenda Ramirez,
Lauren Gadomski,
Blanca Turan,
Gladimar Galindo,
Joanna Oliveira Rojas,
Danielle Gonzalez,
Yasmin Zoma,
Melanie Ickinson,
Mihan Win,
Natalia Jerema,
Joyella Roach,
Sarah Jimenez,
Hiteksha Patel,
Kelly Cordilla,
David Garcia,
Sonia Jones,
Michael Edwards,
Renee Marie Kraft,
Adalberto Frier,
Angela Marcisak,
George Osefosu,
Kathleen Miguel,
Naomi Etienne,
Joanne Nicastro,
Faye Ramirez,
Crystal Pagon,
Malin Torres,
Jenna Pagnota,
Cancun Diwakar,
Shanindra Pierre,
John Amy,
Evangelina Rodriguez,
Michael Cano,
Daniel Rude,
Sunny Chawla,
Patricia Russo,
Henry Davis,
Jemima Vergara,
Christopher Edwards Terry,
Dana Virgilio,
Johnny Guamanquispe,
Orlando Abreu,
Alan Goncalves,
Alessandro Agro,
Patrick Lewandowski,
Leslie Almanzar,
Natalie Lozano,
Sandra Arboleda,
Jerica Jimenez,
Milagros Arias,
Luis Jimenez Villanueva,
Lindsay Bates,
James Landy,
Sharon Bell,
Devin Marsh,
Christine Black,
Juan Ramirez,
Aisha Brenes,
Diego Ramirez Ortiz,
Natasha Bucknell Price,
Dominic Vital,
Danielle Capitola,
Christopher Yak,
Amanda Carey,
Peter Buran,
Wahid Karvan,
Tania Costa,
Min Chen,
Nicole Sava,
Catherine Claus,
Rosette Halenka,
Caitlin Cromwell.
Dorota Tchaikovsky.
Maria D'Angelo.
Dina Mahmood.
Tiffany Delmar.
Robert Gill.
Gloria DiMola.
Mark Gittins.
Joseph Disporto.
Jennifer Clausen.
Jasmine Espinal.
Anthony Ngato.
Sutanya Flores.
Michael Rizzo.
Ashley Gonzalez.
Renato Rodriguez.
Melissa Govinder.
Devin Seppi.
Kristen Gray.
Norlene Thomas.
Melissa Hessel.
Marcella Avery.
Taylor Jenkins.
Thomas Campbell.
Samantha Lizer.
Devashish Das.
Liliana Leo.
John Harris.
Rosa Loazal.
Evans Kumi.
Emily Marino.
Michael Lewin.
Suri Martinez.
Paul Pinu.
Christina McCormack.
Terrell Smith.
Nicole McDonough.
Stanley Vertil.
Anna McCloudcheck.
Aisha Alston.
Allison Moran.
Celso Aureliano.
Nicole Morris.
Christina Orocha.
Caitlin Parliament.
Christian Calixto.
Nicole Pelos.
Chad DeLucchi.
Mary Pisecki.
Malcolm Ellison.
Jeffrey Porter.
Diana Galindo.
Jasmine Keelis.
Garrett Orr IV.
Sana Sua.
Lydia Gomez.
Jenny Rangel.
Daniel Fields.
Alyssa Raplier.
Stephanie Cerna.
Jennifer Rathbauer.
Felicia Sewells.
Loren Radigan.
DeSheila Hargrove.
Crystal Rosato.
Purna Patel.
Jacqueline Ruiz.
Batul Jamali.
Lisa Scala.
Christina Rivera.
Desiree Selingo.
Jen Gobe.
Crystal Siddons.
Amanda Parabu.
Kelly Semenovich.
Michael Esposito.
Nicole Sproul.
Emmanuel Liristakis.
Alyssa Stein.
Sarah Iacone.
Holly Stoltz.
Jennifer Zvek.
Brittany Summers.
Nicole Pazerka.
Kalia Taylor.
Victoria Russell.
Lacey Tome.
Yasmin Santiago.
Laura Tripodi.
Kyuhui Kim.
Sarah Vega.
Catherine Incardone.
Brittany Wallach.
Michael Kucha.
Jason Winhold.
Joanne Moon Semi.
Joshua Acosta.
Patrick Paez.
Jesse Almeida.
Nicole Ortiz.
Richard Bayata.
Deborah Rogers.
Justin Barrett.
Jay Sukram.
William Nahan.
Jenna Scarletti.
James Edward Boyd.
Anthony Primavera.
Raymond Wegranek.
Brian Jeffapoulis.
Marissa Cantalupo.
Pierre Malord.
Daphne Kaplan.
Italo Perez Arabasplata.
Matthew Carter.
Tiffany Johnson.
Rebecca DeShelley.
Alexander Rossi.
Catherine Kavanaugh.
Christina Salvatoriello.
Jennifer Cruz.
Ruth Saavedra.
Brandon Chikowski.
Jayan Ju.
Jean Paul Carbacho.
Anderson Agudelo.
Kaylee DeLuca.
Andrea Bermeo Vilava.
Christopher Byrne.
Drew T. Dave.
Ryan Dering.
Jennifer Otero.
Andrew Esposito.
Ismail Yusuf.
Tara Esposito.
Gordon Otho Agaver.
Michael Petz.
Patricia Allen.
Christopher Cruz.
Eber Anyabuna.
Thomas Hemzel.
Francisca Bochev.
Melissa Caggiano.
Erin Bondi.
Eric Brining.
Drita Barava.
Anthony Herion.
Marie Cadet.
Alyssa Dotro.
Ruth Mabert.
Quentin McCarthy.
Alyssa Canfield.
Michael Giacobbe.
Amoy Chang.
Brendan Hilliard.
Kimberly Coleman.
David K. Lynn.
Shanna Connor.
Naveed Kawaja.
Mary Conti.
Tabitha Kingalahua.
Celeste Cott.
Robert Swerchek.
Olivia Quisse.
Francis Gilly.
Christina De Jesus.
Linan Henrik.
Beverly DeTillis.
Lindsay Gordon.
Michelle Detouche.
Arthur Kozakowski.
Cecilia Fornia.
Gregory Kupchuk.
Laura Ferry.
Patricia Langen.
Marianne Frankovic.
Mitchell Lange.
Shireen Frazier.
Alyssa Lumansky.
Aaron French.
Christopher Lewis.
Jennifer Rushka.
And Carlos Limardo.
Elizabeth Driscoll.
Stephen Luray.
Jennifer Lees.
Andrea Martinez.
Julianne Ginta.
Stephen Milwitz.
Natasha Jahari.
Mark Mooney.
Ruth Josias.
Eric Morgan.
Jacqueline C. Jones.
Kimberly O'Rear.
Desiree Sabo.
Christopher Palma.
Kelly Joyce.
Marco Panulo.
Mimosa Laveshi.
Samantha Petelko.
Elizabeth Mazzarisi.
Anna Sanchez.
Shirley McDuffie.
Veronica Pogorzelski.
Jaya Marshall.
Courtney Melchiona.
Megan Moriarty McGill.
Katie Shu.
Deborah Goldman.
Michelle Sanabria.
Gina Weisneck.
Fernando Teles Silva.
Laura McGovern.
Stephen Torre.
Caitlin Massaro.
Lindsay Cannon.
Kathy Sparks.
Stephanie Taco.
Maritza Mendez Cosme.
Thomas Majorana.
Joanne Sigue.
Jairus Rossiello.
Angela Okdua.
Alex Reinharz.
Nicole Palmieri.
Anthony San Filippo.
Susie Menzana.
Matthew Pitaresi.
Minerve Valeri.
Daniela Wagenti.
Patricia Vera.
Catherine Piotrowski.
Jessica Rivera.
Asia Carter.
Teresa Pagone.
Carolyn Walters.
Allison Sloan.
Anthony Santangelo.
Renee Smith.
Matthew Tater.
Laura Sparta.
Maria Ulick.
Hallie Suber.
Michael Twing.
Is Sugirin.
Tyler Solon.
Sharon Thomas.
Megan Williams.
Valerie Mills.
Labardo Torres.
Anna Urbank.
Nicholas Graff.
Candice Wagronek.
Brian Wallace Jr.
Anisha Wigant.
Thomas Winooski.
Roxanne Simpson.
Lauren Zaka.
Mark Anthony Williams.
Ryan John Zamorski.
Tamika Younger.
Matthew John Zangara.
Heather Zabrowski.
Nicholas Zuccaro.
Eziu Kubando Ukpanu.
Rockney Kwakarini.
Brian Rubio.
Nahakare Ago.
Christina Circus.
Ilana Bondi.
Jessica Fernandez.
Branley Cadet.
Brian Adamczyk.
Natalie Casimir.
Judy Henry.
Samantha Clinton.
Peter Spinard.
Richard Cosmillo.
Matthew Myers.
Rooks Crawford.
Joseph Roddy.
Laura DeQuino.
Brian Nessie.
Jessica Michelle DeLeon.
Connor Bird.
Gabrielle Dolgen.
Michael Banney.
Matthew Brodinski.
Chad Thomas.
Rhea Feigl.
Stella Opara.
Jacqueline Ferrer.
Zaid Al-Rashid.
Matthew Fiorella.
College of Humanities, Social Science. Gabriela Lafata.
Ada Flores.
Michelle Soriano.
Colleen Lashinsky.
Allison Burke.
Amanda Gonzalez.
Shadela Bird.
Caitlin Hansen.
Christina Panettiere.
Caleb Hunt.
Lindsay Zaccardi.
Sherrod Jacobs.
Nicolette Causey.
Lisa Jones.
Amanda Barone.
Jacqueline Washington.
Kayana Blair.
Allison Kruk.
Terrence Piercy.
Tara McDermott.
Jasmine Smith.
David Osterberg.
Julia Canote.
Lisa Pignataro.
Bridget Peterson.
Kayla Quinn.
Samantha Zulo.
Michael Shaughnessy.
Stephanie Alexander.
Monica Wasef.
Jamie Cruzman.
Samantha Weinstein.
Alyssa Heinrich.
Kayla Wallen.
Sarah Wubna.
Noreen Wilpozeski.
Jessica Dos Santos.
Lisbeth Abreu.
Nabila Smith.
Marley Calatiud.
Natalie Bradfield.
Melissa Caraballo.
Your card? Jasmine Cox.
Gabrielle Castro.
Jonathan Yearwood.
Amitsa Chuyui.
Whitley Harris.
Jacinta De Silva.
Dominique Alford.
Paulina Espinoza.
Jillian Finley.
Nadia Garzon.
Vanessa Borja.
Christine Gittins.
Pamela Mata.
Veronica Hernandez.
Kimberly Williams.
Priscilla Malve.
Luis Garcia.
Madeline Montes de Oca.
Dennis Bruzzi.
Maritza Ortega.
Nicole Andre.
Cynthia Perez.
Stephanie Arica.
Natalia Poveda.
Colin DeLuca.
Catherine Remeggio.
Amanda Pereira.
Angela Veleda.
Mathis Gomez Beira.
Susanna Akume.
Molly Howard.
Nikki Agugliero.
Erica Arnold.
Nicholas Angrasane.
Darian Evans Rains.
Noor Atshan.
Thomas Schultz.
Kelly Barch.
Stephanie Vasquez.
Kelsey Brown.
Abdul Chambliss.
Brittany Johnson.
Kevin Azidzik.
Melanie Kaluteyud.
Joseph Varela.
Jaslyn Burgos.
Robert Eager.
Kirsis Sayam.
Kelly Howering.
Justina Torres.
Joanne Kadarin.
Stephanie Biancamano.
Heather Montalvo.
Leo Bogansky.
George Bloom with honors.
Alexa Calicchio.
Emily Delolito.
Nicole Caratozzolo.
Lindsay Erskine.
Lisa Cercelli.
Danielle Delia.
Ramona Chance.
Krista Gallo.
Kelly Collins.
Victoria Raporti.
Gregory Cole.
Raymond Gerbish.
Rocco Contessa.
Robert Lynch.
Corinne Crane.
Kenneth Bradley.
Corey Davis.
Gustavo Castillo.
Alyssa DeBari.
Iman Jezal Bond.
Linda Dennis.
Alexandria Adesso.
Melina Espin.
Camille Copeland.
Ashley Everham.
Barbara Dore.
Samantha Fox.
Pierre Rousseau.
Carissa Figueroa.
Richard Salvatore.
Ricky Frischman.
Midori Villanueva.
Shayna Gianotto.
Janilia Baez.
Kimberly Gold.
Christina Garrido.
Anna Fejo.
Ryan Gatos.
Kristen Haig.
Michael Jago.
Jennifer Hammond.
Daniel Canova.
Thomas Harkness.
Carl Stoffers.
Danielle Heilman.
Bryceth Mejia.
Kristen Hausman.
Daisy Ruiz.
Tanyesha Jones.
Golda Gozum.
Rebecca Keller.
Maritza Rivera.
Jody King.
Stacy Aboyon.
Trudy Ann Lawrence.
Danielle Kearns.
Jacqueline Laberty.
Jessica Sid.
Chris Lois.
Julissa Duran.
Ryan Martin.
Adebukola Adenuga.
Colleen Macer.
Crystal Chantal Johnson.
Philip Mavati.
Jasmine Leach.
Susanna McKenzie.
Dana Silva.
Vanessa Malara.
Kyle Lawrence.
Holly Nemeth.
Carla Aravallo.
Jessica O'Halloran.
Lee Burrell.
Diana Pita.
Brian Kachalski.
Nicole Redden.
Keanu Austin.
Shannon Roche.
Ashley Feller.
Magali Rodriguez.
JC Lynn Tauber.
Kylene Marie Roth.
Lawrence Nicosia.
Danielle Rudnick.
Gregory Diaz.
Dominica Sazak Ramirez.
Iva Boatwright.
Ashley Searless.
Mary Behan.
Lyneth Sedano.
Jasmine Coy.
Alexandra Simoes.
Chelsea Doshin.
Nicole Skulitz.
UTA None. Okoro
Matthew
Dudu.
Smith.
Kwabe.
Sarah Thompson.
Kwabene Ohain Bonsu.
Paula Torres.
Alexis Fowler.
Caitlin Torley.
Miguel Flores.
Caitlin Tweedle.
Eric Andrade.
Krista Underhill.
Erica Gregorio.
Stephanie Underhill.
I don't know who's next now. Shall I just go?
Jeffrey Morel.
Sarah Voza.
Nageli Furman Taveras.
Ashley Ward.
Precious Onibula.
Erica White.
Michael Busca.
Leah Walston.
Joseph Florio.
Michelle Albanese.
Gregory Sweeten.
Karina Cepeda.
Wayne Hines.
Tanya Cordacero.
Jasmine Williams.
Catherine Curtis.
Oquasia McAlpin.
Haley Garber.
Adria Powell.
Allison Gall.
Juan Ortiz.
Ashley Capinos.
William Castillak.
Aaron Garcia.
Kevin Hippolyte.
Sandra Hanna.
Anthony DiVincenzo.
Alana Kent.
Jason Levy.
Lindsay Krausman.
Michael Lite.
Victoria Lorella.
Anthony Martin.
Stephanie Martell.
Kevin Mercado.
Tony Rose Sarasua.
Kalind Patel.
Danielle Mishanya.
Stephanie Fan.
Megan Mitchell.
Jason Reed.
Joelle Montano.
Michael Savaris.
Melina Mayaskoski.
Gina Roan.
Athena Neckles.
Marianne Romero.
Alyssa Ockpitch.
Marissa Gallagher.
Chantel Padro.
Samantha Ruiz.
Lynn Philippe.
Serena Wormley.
Ariel Pisanello.
Maria Zabala.
Samantha Rivera.
Erica Bynum.
Rebecca Rodriguez.
Victoria Ramirez.
Damiana Samuyel.
Alexander Kramer.
Gina Serfeshin.
Courtney Ben.
Safa Sheikh.
Vazada Marshall.
Jessica Sherman.
Trisha DeRosier.
Malena Skolnick.
Sherelle Thomas.
Dana Stepnowski.
Rose Ramirez.
Heather Surizen.
Barbara Aguilar.
Lisa Wiley Hepburn.
Lisa Nicholas.
College of Business Public Management. Ahmed Ubareda.
Kristen Vasquez.
Gina Abdel Malek.
Nadali Bermudez.
Michael Adomez.
Jeshka Mejia.
Eric Agikum.
Jennifer Delgado.
Steve Alce.
Milagros Beleza.
Hiral Amin.
Karen Crowhurst.
Rami
Corinne Crowhurst.
Askander.
Margaret Chaffee.
Courage Awitor.
Mary Susan Rimgel Bloshak.
Andrea Bias.
Nicole Perella.
Devin Baker.
Jordan Shalhoub.
Ornell Banner.
Nicole Caldwell.
Thomas Berarde.
Emily Bowmanblit.
Matthew Boito.
Bridget Balma.
Vivian Bosoy.
Leanna Garcia.
Ikshit Brambat.
Sarah Pachkowski.
Sandeep Brar,
Amy Genti,
Louis Calamonse,
Brianna Straws,
Tyler Callahan,
Nahima Adamieji,
Alejandra Castano,
Alessia Diana,
Omar Cavagneri,
Sarah Hahn,
Urchana Kabul,
Megan Lovelace,
Valentina Cruz,
Janessa James,
Shanice Kabelgestak,
Abby O'Connor,
Maclovio Cruz,
Megan Campbell,
Sadiqua Johnson,
Caitlin Trebor,
Krupale Patel,
Nicole Sears,
Samia Mansouri,
Jacqueline Riley, Jade Glinka,
Gloria Para Martinez.
Deanna Hinman,
Andre De Silva.
Christine Matei,
Nicole DiPetrillo.
Penelope Vlastaris,
Rana Elene.
Rebecca Parker,
Laura Fairchild.
Michael DeCipio,
Jesse Fialo.
Paul Baran,
Kamara Gale.
Robert Lavonas,
Rachel Giarusso.
Kevin Hunt,
Juana Gill.
Tamara Lee Egan,
Juan Geraldo.
Elizabeth Crone,
Victoria Goglia.
Daia Musin,
Karina Gomez.
Kirsty Roballo,
Jorge Gulan Guerrero.
Kayla Mello,
Edwin Guerra.
Kayla DeFabio,
Alvaro Gutierrez.
James Larkin,
Harsha Hitara Gadara.
Christy Freusland,
Oksana Julia.
Tara Miliano,
Ashim Jacob.
Andrew Rimby,
Brianni Johnson.
Brianna Murray,
Lovejeet Kaur.
Maria Hernandez,
Nupur Kumari.
Lauren Sedano,
Norbert Cooter.
Lauren Resinello,
Angela Lee.
Maxine Payis,
Jessica Lopez.
Mariam Gobji,
Carlo Lorito.
Patrick Brown,
Maricela Louise Reyes.
Fenton Snell,
Stephen Lyon.
Pascual Diaz,
Dawn Mechanic.
Thomas Ryan,
Jenny Mala.
Nicole McCran,
Angela Marquez.
Brianna Cardinale,
Christopher McClish.
Kayla Stahl,
Catherine Metza.
Andre Melvin Jones Jr.,
Kirelos Mikhael.
Carl Covington,
Tanya Miranda.
Asia Rhine,
Anthony Morrow.
Dina Rodriguez,
Alyssa Moss.
Allison DiGiacomo,
Latoya Myers.
Stephanie Martinez,
Joseph Napolitano.
Medina Bass,
Adriana Olea.
Samantha Todd,
Conchita Diana Oval.
Brianna Darby,
Julio Padilla.
Beth Mandio,
Kevin Paiva.
Daniel DeLafe,
Sichal Patel.
Calogero Torretta,
Tatiana Porras.
Matthew Jacoby,
Joan Quackenbush.
Nicole Mooney,
Elvis Kinda.
Gabrielle Perdomo,
Lucia Ramirez Plasencia.
Jose Padilla,
Colleen Renzulli.
Simone Smith.
Amanda Repko.
Mariam Abouayeb.
Shaquana Roach.
Bruna D'Acunha.
Andrew Rowan.
Rakshana Hawk.
James Russo.
Alyssa Morgan.
Mina Samuel.
Eileen McGrath.
Millie Shaw.
Brittany Prongay.
Priya Shaw.
Joanne Mazzola.
Komal Siddiqui.
Jennifer Gonzalez.
Tayinder Singh.
Chantel Tatiana Pollen.
Sierra Singh.
Stefan Roche.
Kliti Shuti.
Kelly Rivera.
Dawn Steiner.
Jacqueline Sulano.
Thomas Tazi.
Miriam Sheik.
Lorraine Hewlett.
Shannon Wilson.
Fabian Velasco.
Chantel Wilson.
Pedro Velasquez.
April L. Graham.
Alma Villa.
Yvonda Gandhi.
Myra Vianney.
Malin Baez.
Kimberly Walton.
Angelina Benina.
Brian Zapata.
Mugiz Bhatti.
Lou Zhao.
Edward Bogus Jr.
Randall Abranica.
Hermes Bustamante.
Emily Acosta.
Daniel Alejandro Gutierrez.
Tyler Adams.
Angelina Oquego.
Stephen Offram.
Hector Santiago.
Jeffrey Almeida.
Stephen Balzer.
Edwin Andredu.
Anthony Olivieri.
Maria Altamirano.
Curtis Abanqua.
Daniel Amaral.
Michael Barbosa.
Ruben Arce.
Jeremy Becker.
Hakima Bateman.
Stacy Beltran.
Scott Bishop.
Brandon Horsley.
Derek James Braggs.
Gregory Benedict.
John Branco.
Thomas Marino.
Samantha Brennan.
Edward Benz.
Michael Burton.
Joshua Buringer.
Juan Bustamante.
Diane Bacella.
Dariel Buzetta.
Michael Clark.
Monica Canizades.
Christopher Cogliano.
Amanda Caprio.
Andrew Cowan.
Rudolfo Cardona.
Kevin Cleary.
Theodore Cosale.
William Skywalker Damiana.
Pasquale Costantino.
Anthony Del Pino.
Rich Curtin.
Handy Delmont.
Edward Cusco.
Patricia Defex.
Ibn Abul Davis.
Kelsey Devlin.
Angela Dubon.
David DiFabrizio.
Joel Diaz.
Ryan Duffy.
Jose Delgado.
Delvin Espinal.
Jamie Doherty.
Justin Stevies.
Christian D'Souza.
Barbara Goad.
Christopher Formaciano.
Aletha Gordon.
Marquise Griffith.
Jeanette Grabowski.
John Halim.
Rachel Kretzmer.
Glenisha Hall.
Gregory Granholm.
Andrea Harde Brown.
Ada Giroux.
Kristen Higgins.
Khaled Halim.
Stephen House.
Dennis Hassel.
Kyle Howell.
Grace Jackson.
Jackson Israel.
Wilkanya Jerez.
Devon Jarvis.
Naomi Kammer.
Joseph Jerez.
Danielle Cobley.
Crystal Johnson.
Mark Kalin.
Victoria Kelman.
Madeline Luboff.
Robert Clea.
Louis Mazzella.
Michael Lester,
Ronald McCullough,
Nelsie Levine,
Anthony McFarlane,
Simon List,
Tracy McGurk,
Matthew Lopinto,
Kevin Mead,
Amanda Lopreet,
Stephen Minkoff,
Gregory Lugensland,
Russell King,
Jaleesa Marshall,
Jacob Poinsett,
Brian McCann,
Tracy Mincy,
Tyler Monroy,
Teresa Knoll,
Joseph O'Connor,
Pamela O'Fallon,
Christina O'Donnell,
Michael Palmerson,
Fatma Pereira,
Maria Perez,
David Quiroga,
Jessica Roldan,
Ariella Peguero Lugo,
Joshua Santana,
Chaz Fellens,
Robert Schaefer,
Kieran Robinson,
Martin Sika,
Walkiria Leonardo,
Kayla Smith,
Ambar Rodriguez,
Mary Allison Sterenzik,
Edsel Robinson,
Jasmine Tonic,
Crystal Ramirez,
Maria Cristina Torres,
Kimberly Rebimbis,
Robert Weiss,
Cynthia Rivera,
Rashad Whitmire,
Michael Rydell,
Stephen Wazorek,
Kenneth Pace,
Adarabad,
Kevin Santos,
Husam Abu Ghazala,
Kian Sager,
Peter Barna,
Isaiah Sanders,
Frederica Barnes,
Pedro Silva,
Michael Collins,
Omari Reed,
Trevor Conlow,
Natisha Scott,
Malachi Cox,
Michael Pochik,
Charles Foster,
Clifford Shave III,
Christopher Harrison,
Jacqueline Simonson,
Kevin Ishola,
Kiba Smith,
Richard Lee,
Pierre Steed,
Yvette Daniel,
Peter Staccato,
Nicholas Lupo,
Michael Taub,
Matthew Hunnicky,
Jordan Thomas,
Shani Morris,
Isa Nelson,
Tafadzwa Mushandu,
Kyle Tafalo,
Courtney Nemhard,
Diego Troya,
David Hugh Newsham,
Julian Torres,
Lawrence Owens,
Kevin Towner,
Yolisa Padilla,
Robert Ventura,
Hunain Sarwar,
Brittany Walsh,
Runya Singleton,
Christopher Walsh,
Pablo Tavares,
Keenan Watts,
Jose Torres,
Lucky B. Washington,
Maria Kodopides,
James Whip,
Donna Cavicchio,
Daniel Spry,
Carissa Cahill,
Hintz Wong,
Corinne Christopher,
Daryl Nevis,
Anna Abarashid,
Diana Zuna,
Destin Amitaj,
Tamara Almeida,
Martha Abdamalek,
Natalia Neck,
Alexis Asbury,
Sikandur Azam,
Ariel Barnes,
Christian Candello,
Kamoy Blake,
Alex Castillo,
Janie Fernandez,
Lionel Carranza,
Stephanie Alicia,
Nicole Shangaris,
Jahira Jesse Abreu,
Garrett Chavez,
Jessica Avila,
Nisha Choksi,
Helen Aguirre,
Michael Aifelis,
Rebecca Champagne,
Patricia Jeanette,
Marie Carmel Antilles,
Mohammed Kamora,
Kimberly Adelante,
Arthur Kaloje,
Laura Barros,
Ricardo Llanos,
Victoria Bedoya,
Raymond Mach,
Jessica Baum,
Samuel Needhidas,
Alyssa Collier,
Marjorie Romaine,
Michelle Correa,
Sergtieri Komanang,
Erlene Dawson Boyer,
Krunal Patel,
Melanie Onyes,
Ukosh Patel,
Diana Blazer,
Eric Sandoval,
LaShawn Brown,
Harry Santamaria,
Carly Seidel,
Caleb Santana,
Caitlin Carey,
Elizabeth Smith,
Erin Applegate,
Sinclair Smith,
Samantha Arecki,
Gloria Schwer,
Nicole Bombardier,
Margaritas Vergas,
Jenna Bonstein,
Anthony Wachter,
Julio Geraldo,
Hannah Wang,
Alexa Berry,
Sailasa Maidicella,
Valerie Bagale,
Simon Akamye,
Lauren Basildo,
Kyle Albanese,
Romina Acosta,
John Ki Umin,
Kayla Cupano,
Philip Amaya,
Stacy Bellamy,
Sadi Murachichi,
Camilla Arizaga,
Christina Argudo,
Joseph Benedict,
Caroline Arias,
Jessica Diarcy,
Laden Baba Ndane,
Alini De Oliveira,
Akil Augustin,
Annette De Silva,
Catherine Ayala,
Magdalena Budkayevich,
Wendy Batista,
Leanne Suero,
Zachary Michael Baer,
Sandra Burns,
Ariane Boca Torino,
Christina Bogie,
Natalie Boca Torino,
Jemima Dominique,
Christopher Benjumea,
Susan Edwards,
Andre Michael Bover,
Jennifer DeRusso,
Michael Burke,
Sylvia Delgado,
McKellen Bode,
Michelle Bakirin,
Michelle Boutin,
Marth Badua,
Jason Bocanegra,
Cicely Cooper,
Anthony Brown Jr.,
Sammy Capola,
Erica Bravo,
Carlos Alexander Cordova,
Albanary C. Cruz Rodriguez.
Amanda Boutros,
Maria Luisa Castillo Gutierrez.
Kathleen Bolton,
Nicole Savalos.
Stephanie Burbano,
Colleen Callanan.
Stephen Buckley,
Lawrence Carcillo.
Matthew Draws,
Benjamin Casablanca.
Marissa Serwinski,
Joconda Covinas.
Thomas Camici,
Andrea Castro.
Catherine Character,
Walter Diocese.
Sherelle Chisholm,
Giselle Domenech.
Amy Damis,
Christopher Daraki.
Rosani Carmona,
Justin Fernandez.
Catherine Culp,
Justin Guerrera.
Lorraine Connor,
Ryan Gradsky.
Alyssa Carrion,
David Falzarano.
Ivory Cunningham,
Andrea Figueredo.
Wayne Chan,
Patrice Fleming.
Tawana Daly,
Patricia Sebelin.
Giovanni Damas,
Rusty Flores.
Latasha Davis Hodges,
Jacqueline Kafkayas.
Talia Dixon,
Shaquille Jones.
Rachel Dorsey,
Samantha Figueroa.
Lisa Marie D'Antoni,
Greg McCormick.
Angelica Echevarria,
Donna First.
Erica Edmundo.
Yvonne Francesca.
Ashley Eggleston.
Alexandra Francis.
Kevin Emmons.
Jennifer Jimenez.
Kyle Esposito.
Edgar Giacometti.
Tony Rose Estefa.
Stephanie Gonzalez.
Lisa Fenley.
Jasmine Grant.
April Fernandez.
James White.
Sarah Figueredo.
Daniel Gutierrez.
Shauna Fontanelli.
Stephen Hayward.
James Decius.
Allison Hicks.
Monique Fitzgerald.
Michael Dechenko.
Jennifer Fonseca.
Tyler Jones.
Brianne Filan.
Kizzy Hoyt.
Gabriela Gomez.
Mariam Hussein.
Joelle Giacomo.
Marisa Hughes.
Michelle Gomez.
Claudia Herrera.
Tamaris Guareno.
Christopher Janik.
Lucretia Franco de Gonzalez.
Tiffany Howard.
Noor Elian.
Tiffany Joseph.
Vanessa Frias.
Ziada Kisambe.
Angela Ibrahimzadeh.
Natalia Mayorga.
Jasmine Figueroa.
Robert Stathis.
Kathleen Faraka Sherman.
Darlene Maid.
Brian Gamaras.
Susanna Lara Pasapera.
Charisma Freeman.
Brian Kelsey Jr.
Amira Howard.
Anu Korimo.
Elizabeth Garcia.
Kyle Latour.
Antonio Garcia.
Thomas Pillage.
Valerio Celerio Gonzalez.
Minesh Patel.
Shantae Guiones.
Robert Lerner.
Hazel Freighter.
Erica Marino.
Jennifer Fleming.
Victoria Long.
Jennifer Guzzi.
Stephen Morans.
Marianne Grasso.
Georgelise Lizano.
Andres Gonzalez.
Valeria Marin.
Abiodun Edificio.
Una Muslik.
Latoya McKenneth.
Felicia Makosi.
Maisha Hayes.
Tony Matos.
Anika Dorsey.
Tammy McLean.
Mercedes Gordon.
Mamie McFadden.
Jessica Gussis.
Tundi Nangauza.
Ada Hassani.
Jesus Navarro.
Sean Garya.
Tredeus Oates Tucker.
Kristen Hocutt.
Vickiana Ortega.
Milton Hernandez Jr.
Paula Ortiz.
Adrian Hunter.
Yeseni Paukar.
Eduardo Herrera.
Ingrid Pereiras.
Devona Harris.
Danielle Pinheiro.
Serena Harris.
Brianna Polanco.
Jessica Hodge.
Betty My Hand.
Shelley Sweeney.
Lorianne Perrine.
Kiara Morris.
Diana Perez.
Kiana Leak.
Mario Perez.
Dennis Ippolito.
Megan Quigley.
Eileen Marie King.
Evans Lubin.
Erica Jimenez.
David Robinson.
Amanda Haffer.
Yolanta Rua.
Melissa Kondratic.
Natalie Rosamano.
Stephanie Kasika.
Jennifer Salazar.
Oksana Kuliev.
Jacqueline Santander.
Ashley Leniart.
Matthew Santangelo.
Megan Kenny.
Matthew Siegel.
Anish Glanton Dawson.
Kevin Short.
Laurel Kramer.
David Silvasader,
Catherine Contos,
Christina Santos,
Jamal Johnson,
Joel Schwartz,
Richard Joseph,
Marcia Rogers,
Jason Jackson Smith,
Marissa Scott,
Lisette Jones Artie,
Talia Sessoms,
Stella Anyuke,
John Siraki,
Carl Lano,
Christy Silk,
Patricia Marie Laborde,
Sharon Smith Hudson.
Gabriel Laurel,
Jason Smith.
Jonathan Lago,
Zandra Smith.
Elise Lee,
Shazella Stubborn.
Bija Lorene,
Luis Suarez.
Rachel Liebhauser,
Lionel Suarez.
Jason Lichtenfeld,
Eric Supardi.
Lauren Ashley Lima,
Indira Thomas.
Jacqueline Luzo,
Claudia Villanueva.
Barbara Konopko,
Marielle Valdez.
Shirley Mataskill,
Nilabon Tame.
Tanya Martins,
Maritza Tameo.
Bridget Mancini,
James Wagner.
Destiny Magonia,
Jessica Willenta.
Rachel Mancuso,
Zichain Wang.
Rachel Ann
Paul
Magnay,
B. Smith Jr.
Ricardo Marcelin,
Muhammad Williams.
Leah Martz,
Shalinda Venekellen.
Andrew McDonald,
Eder De Silva.
Courtney MacArthur,
Fernanda Medros.
Angelique Oatman Campbell,
Andre Vasconcelos.
Ifiwa Ozorgbo,
Stephanie Castillo.
Robert Ubeyechu,
Jennifer Castillo.
Maria Piguero,
David Velez.
Maciel Perez,
Sharon Wesley.
Claritza Pena,
Yatunda Idris.
Danielle Whitner,
Omar Abuela.
Krizia Caliolio,
Jessica Agudelo.
Joanne Tazik,
Jose Alejos.
Melissa Tabak,
Robert Allard III.
Brianna Daniel,
Andre Amorim.
Tyler Nettis,
Christina Barbieri.
Melissa McKim,
Diane Barbosa.
say it. Lynette Cespedes,
Matthew Bergson.
Stephanie Saavedra,
Samantha Bloyd.
Rose Mohango,
Josh Bauer.
Andrew Perez,
Vanessa Sharon.
Melissa Ramirez,
Mirella Chungagara.
Sandy Padron,
Jennifer Campos.
Stephanie Narashevitz,
Ishaya Collins.
Christine Small,
Paula Cruz.
Acacia Punch,
Kathleen Cummins.
Carolyn Paravecchio,
Emilia Curiel.
Melissa Boschnack,
Shayna Daly.
Mark Sampson,
Dana DeCherico.
Marie McCafferty,
Simone Dews.
Lori Mavora,
Justin Dizon.
Shayna Marchetti,
Jennifer Federley.
Aliyah Mujahid,
Walford Goulion.
Francis Zulema Medina,
Michael Giamella.
Kevin Merendino,
Alan Parker.
James MacArthur,
Natalie Gomez.
Keon Murray,
Melanie Perelis.
Shital Maratha.
Alejandra Solis.
Julissa Medina.
Melissa Ortega.
Elkarine Maitil.
Alexandra Gutierrez.
Martha Zapata.
Kyle Hogan.
Keith Hunt.
Melanie Lazaro.
Joseph Mendez.
Craig Leibowitz.
Jonathan Morbit.
Craig Ludington.
Tanisha Parrish.
Stephen Wenson.
Michelle Makoba.
Megan Fawn.
Caitlin McGowan.
Andrew Janero.
Samantha Mulder.
Andrew Jelinski.
Heather Mills.
David Jager.
Ashley Melkowitz.
James Corrali.
Crystal McDonald.
Jonathan Merritt.
Alexandra Giera.
Alexandria Montalto.
Renata Morrow.
Monica Moore.
Aaron Monahan.
Ashley Motichka.
Kevin Massey.
Tia Nepomuceno.
Cecily Nieves.
Andrew Rodriguez.
Ashley Nash. Edith Noel.
Jasmine Royas.
Brianne Nixon.
Patricia Siebold.
Elena Oliveria.
Justin Taylor.
Lene Odenbrett.
Michael Sang.
Njole Oboneye.
Rosalba Vasquez.
Vasilia Petsorkis.
Rebecca Vaughn.
Natalie Portilla.
Roseanne Waite.
Tassie Pastor Suarez.
Gregory Warren.
Laurel Piano.
Ashley Werner.
Teresa Piperato.
Latoya Adams.
Sarika Patel.
Darielle Bobadilla.
Colleen Quirk.
Alexandra Attis Pierre.
Lisa Pires.
Letitia Brooks Roberts.
Mahmoud Ramadan.
Fred Calixte.
Viviana Casino.
Angela Cavallo.
Nagla Ramadan.
Sabrina DeJesus.
Chloe Ramirez.
Patrick Michael DeVito IV.
Shirley Rejoice.
Nitza Diaz.
Michael Rachel.
Daisha Easterling.
Brianna Regan.
Jatasia Faison.
Denise Riley.
Philip Foreman.
Elzira Reese.
Karen Grabowski.
Joshua Reyes.
Leonard Grayson.
Deirdre Rizzo.
Eugene Harris.
Tracy Regano.
Elizabeth Hernandez.
Zoe Robertson.
Ivory Hill.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Anthony Remy.
Kelly Rogers.
Romaine Jean-Francois.
Stephen Rosales.
Carl Holly.
Amaris Roman.
Aida Hu.
Christina Ruiz.
Celeste Jameson.
Rebecca Russo.
Evan Johnson.
Cheyenne Sular.
Joshua Permal.
Lauren Sachs.
Marissa Naomi Levitt.
Jessica Sasso.
Amir Malcolm.
Ariel Samaru.
Joseph Montez.
Daniel Santala.
Leah Montgomery.
Jordan Shiner.
Camille Nitka.
Jacqueline Samaron. Catherine Schultz. Gloria Mesa. Veronica Scully. Marley Saxton. Desiree Santiago. Elijah Juan Scott.
Kevin Schlivowski. Is it Sheik? Asher Sheik. Cinnamon Shelton. Esther Silva. Kayla Sebastian. Marika Simons. Delisha Smith. Ashley Small. Jessica Stevens. Jennifer Stuttiel. Caitlin Stover. Jacqueline Sylvester. Brittany Troncone. Maris Nicole Tisoro. Claude Toussaint. Stephanie Trevino. Rosalina Twine. Megan Turner. Miss? Valine Tiamsik. Lamar Tucker. Vale. Randy Vaya. Janet Tineo. Darlene Tafur. What is that? Corey Thompson. Brittany Torstrup. John Valencia. Gemma Valito. Tatiana Varela. Blessy Varkey. Elizabeth Vega. Elizabeth Verestegi. Jennifer Villefranche. Angela Vincher. Christy Verga. Dana Volk. Melissa Winiger. Jessica Wahala. Joelle Way. Diva Vasquez. Takesha Warren. Melanie Whitechattel. Carla Vitola. Mary Wynn. Jessica Flood. Michael Veles. Crystal Lee Watkins. James Williams. Natasha Williams. Kayina Villard. Heather Humans. Shining Star Young. Jessica Lynn Zaki. Danielle Zingales. Diane Carey. Paulina Del Pino. Shanna DeToro. Renee Parsons. Gertie Michelle. Kristen Jones. Latanya Flora. Melanie Matias. Shayla Zigara. Katie Mastro Domenico. Sabrina Velasquez. Mona Mustafa. Veronica Quinones. Leslie Wubila. Shayna Adams. Marlena Alba. Alyssa Amobile. Tiasha Bradley. Janaea Britt. Christina Brown. Matthew Clerk. Jesse Collins. Sei Cooper. Stephen Chapman. Janice Kant Jones. Kelly Diaz. Michelle Elizabeth Dockery. Brady Dupre. Brittany Fortson. Heather Farley. Ashley Franklin.
Christine Garofalo. Janine Great. Kalenda Greer. Gregory Henry. Analia Hernandez. Kevin Horn. John Howard. Danielle Ingram. Peter Iriseri. Elena Jarvis. Aaron Jelly. Maria Jimenez Munoz. Michael Jones. Eliana Landa. Ashley Lefebvre. Kelly Lynch. Gianni McLaughlin. Bilal Mallet. Sharon Matthew. Leiruni Michael. Ali Mix. Esther Chinea Duke. Lauren O'Connor. Amanda Perisic. Dami Pelosi. Saisha Thomas. Sarah Perez Knight. Claire Philiston. Amanda Ponzio. Mark Polynice. Rory Kimby. Epiphany Raymond. Evelyn Rodriguez. Nalaja Sanders. Tierra Spencer. Christine Valley. Aidleen Thermitis. Cynthia Thomas. Lindsay Thomas. Frank Thompson. Christina Thompson. Christina Vaccaro. Brian Volpe. Dahlia Wesley. Siobhan Williams. And last but certainly not least, Kristen Young. I take that back. How could we possibly forget Ahmed Samir Kassab?
Ready? Is everybody ready? Okay, you have to make two promises. Stay in touch and maybe show up for a homecoming. Deal? Okay. Will all the deans please rise? Will the remaining faculty please rise? And will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? Make sure you have your caps on. Ready? By the virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Kane University Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your attainment in completing the curriculum prescribed by your faculty, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Industrial Design, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. You are now graduates of Kane University. And also, you are effectively now alumni of Kane University. So please sit down 2 more minutes and listen to the alumni president. Thank you very much. Mr. Esposito, there you go.
Thanks, Howard. I know I stand here between you and the party, so I'll be real brief. I'm here to welcome you to the Alumni Association and tell you that one of the most important aspects of being an alumnus of Kane University is your link between the past and the future. Your knowledge, friendship, and enthusiasm will be happy reminders of the times you had at Kane, but now you have a key role for this university. You are Kane ambassadors, charged with spreading the good news about this institution. You are members of the Alumni Association, over 80,000 strong, and we're happy to have you as alumni. Now, the important stuff. I want to invite you to your first alumni event. On June 7th, at a place you may know, Bar A, down in Belmar, we will hold your first summer splash. Barbecue, maybe a few adult beverages, whatever. But I hope to see you there. Bring your friends. And I have a special pair of these glasses for each one of you. Make sure you pick them up on the way out. Congratulations. Now, please join alumni singers Kate Pentek, Jonathan Yearwood, Karina Munoz, Chris Newman, Lawrence Adono, and singers Lynn Philippe, Stephanie Martel, Eileen McGrath, Orab Tuar, Damina Samuel, in performing our alma mater. If you don't know the words, they are in your program. Thank you.
Toward our horizon, lo, we will trust with pride in our education, raising our flag of silver and blue. To Kane we will always be true. The spark of knowledge has ignited within us. We go forward, spreading light to all around us. Our
We're almost there. Okay. I would like to thank all of those who so graciously participated in this commencement exercise, and a special thank you to the commencement committee, the marshals, and our sign language interpreters, Ms. Monica Nativo and Ms. Cara Bucio. Thank you. And now, finally, in the tradition of the university, as a symbol of your earned degree, please put your caps back on. Everybody has them on? Okay. Now, turn your tassel to the left front corner of your cap. Congratulations, graduates and new K-9 alumni. And with this, I declare this ceremony closed for the 2014 commencement to be ended. Congratulations, muchas felicidades a todos, mucho éxito.